Oh, there's so much to say about Lee. I really don't even know where to begin. The big word that comes to me when I think of Lee, and this has been the case ever since I've known him, the big word that comes to me is truth. There was no compromising with the truth with Lee. It was truth at every instant, whether it was pleasant or unpleasant. And somehow I always felt privileged to hear his truth, even when he was walking across the stage to stomp on my foot to tell me that I was overplaying or something like that during a performance. As annoying as that was, I appreciated that he was sharing his truth with me. And I always felt that it was coming from a place of care, actually. I think to Lee, speaking truth was a way of caring. There's a documentary that was made about him, and that ended up being about a duo tour that we did together, where he's asked what heaven is, and he says, heaven is here, there, over there, here, in you. It's anywhere that we can communicate. Heaven is communication. And of course, there's no communication if there's no truth. I mean, otherwise you're not actually communicating anything valuable. And the more valuable something is, and the more the communication matters. So the more truth there is, and the more the communication matters, and the more we're in heaven, whether it's good or unpleasant truth. And Lee really stood for that in a way that I haven't really encountered anywhere else. But he was also incredibly funny. I mean, I love telling this Lee Konitz one-liner, where he leaves his apartment on a nice day, it's nice weather out, and he says, "Oh, it feels nice out. I think I'll leave it out." It's always a good test of whether my interlocutor is listening to what I'm saying or not, if they get that joke. Yeah, but mostly the thing that I feel so strongly when I think about Lee is just those moments of togetherness. Interacting with Lee, whether it was musically or personally, was an opportunity to not feel lonely, in the sense that if you played by his rules, which were essentially to listen hard and to only speak or play something when you really had something meaningful to say, there was an incredible sense of connection to each other and to the other bandmates on stage. And there was really the sense that we're not alone in the world. And I felt that so strongly. I mean, there were times when I was playing with Lee where I really was moved to tears. And the thing that moved me to tears was this sense of connection, the sense of being with another human being in an incredibly close way. Because I could feel how hard he was listening to me and how much he cared about what I was playing. And in turn, how important it made what I was playing to him, because the tiniest gradations really influenced how he reacted. So it was actually this intense listening and this commitment to the truth of every moment. It's actually a way of greatly empowering other people. And I always felt both really, really intimidated and really empowered with Lee, because it's like, okay, if I play something really nice, I know that's gonna really stimulate him, and he's gonna react in a completely magical way. So it's actually a big responsibility. Truth is a big responsibility, and I really hope that I can honor Lee's memory by standing for truth as much as I can. It's a tall order, but I really feel committed to that idea. I feel so privileged to have known Lee so well for 12 years. And I feel like I got a really precious dose of what he stood for. And I just want to keep carrying that forward as well as I can. So, and I know that everyone else who interacted with Lee feels the same way. He's an incredibly inspiring person, and I know we all want to do our best to keep that inspiration alive, even if his not physically being here anymore is going to be very tough on all of us. He was definitely a kind of a beacon, and I know I will miss him very dearly. I already miss him very dearly. Okay, so lots of love to all you Lee family and acolytes, and here's to truth. Bye-bye.